Huh?
Okay, we are now live. And let me what's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the spill. Welcome to the spill. Hold on, let's do a little something real quick. Let's just set the mood
Wait, you
and get
got
it.
that intro music, Darius?
I got a little something for the children. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute, I gotta share
Hold
this.
on. I got a little something for the children.
There we go. That was a little bit
Hey, that's it. Say you ain't gonna break my hole. Yes.
Oh no!
Release your trade. Release your trade.
Woo.
Send their ass home.
Oh, here go London. Hold on. Release your trade. Release your trade. Some other one.
Hey.
We go ahead. Click like a chair.
Yes.
You ain't break my hole. You ain't break my hole.
Okay.
Stop.
I like this little vibe. You know, I ain't really feel it at first. I had to listen to it a couple times.
Oh, listen, they was
Yeah,
bumping that in
I
that
mean,
Jeep.
for what it is, it's cute. But for her, it's like that ain't really her thing. But it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice little bop.
Yeah, they was bumping it in that Jeep I was in. I said, oh shoot.
Here go Thug Trade Realness, London Dupree.
Oh,
Brother,
that's sister daughter God. Hey, sister daughter God.
Landa.
first of all, brother, that is not my category.
So that's a daughter of God.
I'm a faith girl. Okay, thank you.
You a
You ain't
faith
gonna walk,
one?
you ain't gonna walk Trade Realness. Thug
I
Realness.
but ooh,
Oh Lord, hold on, let me stop this shit.
That is the short, small daughter of God right now.
you know what? Because we
I
have
don't know,
because we
but
have an
don't tell me.
because we have an extinguishing guest. I'm not finna cut up with y'all today, but when we get off of here, y'all know y'all two finna get it.
Don't do it on my accord.
Don't do it on my court. This is not a guess. Tonio is one of the first people. Matter of fact, Tonio was the first guest ever on this show.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't know that. I don't know. So I was trying to be pivot to what I say.
I like the drama, so girl, go ahead.
Oh, well, baby,
Yes, yes.
do you work for the feds?
No, I'm good on that.
Okay, wonderful. So now I can just relax on y'all asses. Anywho,
Now he
that is
don't work for the feds, brother. I promise you.
oh baby, I wasn't worried if you did or not. I know what to say, not to say.
Now he might work for the Department of Highway Safety.
If you do, listen, when you go get my tags and stuff renewed.
Did you
You're
apply
right.
for
That
new
part.
like you were supposed to?
Huh?
What
Did
was
you
that, brother?
eggs renewed that you were supposed to get renewed?
I was in the process of doing that, and I just didn't put my card through yet, so I may do it Friday. I think I'm gonna go up there tomorrow's.
The Myras.
Tomorrow's.
You know, I'm still trying to I'm still listening to this song. You know, this song. You know, when Mother and they're talking about release your trade, I'm like, what you mean release your trade, Mother?
Wait, okay. I'm trying to understand how did they get you can't break my hole from you can't break my soul. I was so confused.
Well, brother, if you break that hole, you might break the soul.
You might.
Well,
And on that,
listen,
I'm gonna say,
listen, you'll create a monster if you do some stuff like that now.
y'all know how it is when people be fucking you and they're not supposed to fuck you like the way they fuck you, and you just be like, hold
Uh-huh.
on a minute.
Well, let me tell you something. I ain't had them type of experiences in a long time. I ain't had no relations in a long time. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got a chance to break nobody whole, and ain't nobody got a chance to break up on me, okay? I'm just saying.
Baby, you ever had somebody giving it to you so good that you literally was delirious and you turned and looked back?
No.
Like you look back like in bewilderment, like you didn't know what was going on.
Can we talk about this after the show?
Yeah, we done got on here, I cutting up already. People like, what is they talking about today?
Baby, listen. Especially like if you be under the influence and then they hit you right, you be like,
I thought you said we're gonna talk about this after the show.
You
So
can't even go
hard.
Yes, release your soul.
Release.
What's up, everybody in the comment section? What's up, Mrs. Sandra, Just the G, AJ Bryant, Sheila Simmons? What's up, Queen? If y'all would do me a favor, everybody in the comment section, if you will please share, invite people, we will greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the spill. Y'all know me, I'm Darius, aka the Velvet Missionary. My eyes are watering already. Lord, praise God. I was gonna bring some of my missionary hats, but it's a little hot, so I ain't feel like doing all that tonight.
Listen,
I'm
that
gonna
heat is
save it
still
for Friday
lingering.
night. Yes,
That heat is still lingering from Saturday.
I'm gonna save it for Friday night. So London, bring your missionary hats Friday.
Just put on a turban, London. He ain't got no missionary hats. Put on a turban.
I
Tonyo,
mean,
you need to come on there sometime with us.
I think
I
about
know I be so busy, y'all. I be like, I can't even watch it half the darn time. I literally have a meeting like today, like right now. And I'm like, I had another conflict. Sorry.
Yes,
So
brother, come on through.
it's out
What's
of
up, Marilyn? Yes, come on through, brother. You're interesting.
That's okay, Tony. You gonna come on there one day.
it.
No flirt intended.
no worries. Oh,
Yeah. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight?
I am
I
still
got
trying to
that thing.
rest up from this weekend.
Lord, let me tell you. Yes.
I could only do one day because I already knew I wouldn't be no good. No
Yeah, I'm
good.
sorry. I'm gay, but I don't like the faggotry.
It
Oh,
I
was
would have
cute. It was
went.
cute.
It
It
was
was real
cute.
cute.
It was just hot, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, baby, I can't." Oh Lord,
no, it was well. I was on the truck, so that's something
it
different.
was hot.
Yeah.
'Cause from the pictures that I seen, baby, you was sweating.
I was.
I heard
Oh,
some folks was not at their best. Somebody said the deodorant was not deodorant. So I was like, I'm glad I was not there for that. But
Let me tell you, I have worked the last 3 weekends, so for Pride events, and so it is. I have been really, really tired, but I am happy. Like I said, I love the Children's of the Corn, but I'm glad Pride Month is over tomorrow.
yes.
Oh yes, God.
Yeah, speaking of which, if you are here in the Tampa, St. Petersburg area, St. Pete Pride is having a wrap up party tomorrow on St. Pete Beach. If you want to go, it's free.
Okay.
Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, rather. So if you want to come, if you want to get wet, if you want to put your feet in the water in the sand or whatever, come enjoy a little bit. Hit me up. I'll give you the location. Yes, you are welcome to come, brother. You coming tomorrow?
Who you talking to?
hi.
Yes.
Who you talking to?
So I got to go to work tomorrow, baby. I can't have no vacations unless it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh Lord, you
And then,
always working.
right, I am. But then I found out that the Paradise Hotel for Duce, they want $250 for Friday through Monday. I said, ooh.
Well, Duce
Oh,
is a big
Charles, you
motherfucker.
need to come down this way. I don't pay that type of money.
But what I'm saying, but see, like the room is like he got a bed or a jacuzzi, a TV.
Baby,
You
the
know,
dog ain't got no damn jacuzzi.
yes, they do. He has a
The
jacuzzi.
dog got a jacuzzi.
Yes.
Do Duce
That's all.
even like to get in water?
Child, I don't know. I ain't never took his ass to no water.
Charles, that dog ain't got no damn jacuzzi. They gonna put him in a big old tin bin and skeet some water. That's
Lord.
Tonyo, I have a pit bull, so they're trying. I'm trying to just. He just big.
He's trying to bougify him.
My dog is not bougie. My dog is straight thug. You know that.
Baby, my two dogs are bougie too.
Yeah,
Okay.
your two dogs is bougie as hell.
Is.
They don't even go outside to use the bathroom.
Don't.
Mine is outside right now.
Mm-mm, baby, I can't let them get out there in that grass and all that food's right there. Baby, I've had a time trying to get ticks and fleas off of them. The devil is a whole pussy ass
A
lie.
whole
You
lie. A whole lie.
hear
Why
me?
Cordelia Interceptor.
Huh?
Why you want to give them Cordelia an Interceptor?
What is that? Child didn't spend $600 on getting them shots and pills and can
Huh,
baby. I
hey,
can't do that all
hey,
the time.
baby. Hey, baby, listen. It is nothing but $30 for 2 pills, okay?
Well, how long the pills last?
They last a month, okay? So every month you have to get those,
Oh,
okay? So that means you're gonna have to spend $60 every month.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, so let's get into the things of the things, y'all. So
yeah.
everyone that's watching, welcome to the spill. I'm Darius. Okay. I'm sure y'all, the millions and the millions of y'all around the world, you know the panel here. Of course, y'all know my brother Tonio, the executive director of Evolve Tampa Bay. What's up, Tonio?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
And while I'm introducing you, Kate, what's going on with Evolve? You got anything going on with? Oh Lord, let me turn that down.
Wait a
You got
minute.
anything going on with the children?
You said he's an executive director?
He's the
Like,
executive
get the
director.
hell out.
Yes.
Interesting.
But yeah, we have our pillow talk coming up on July 29th. So for y'all that don't know what the pillow talks are, it's just we just get together talk about shit that concerns us. But this time we talking about dating trash ass niggas.
Ooh, I could be up in there.
You know, so Jack Grinder, all of that.
Oh, I ain't on that.
It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be juicy. But we always have a good time. So
Now, is that a Friday?
that
Is
is a
that a
Friday.
Friday?
That's a Friday.
Because you always do the pillow talks on the Friday when we be on the show. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to see how I can do this.
That's so.
I might be on the pillow talk that Friday.
Come on.
What the hell you need to be on the pillow talk for?
Well, I mean,
What kind of pillow talk you need to do, brother?
Right.
I'm a white woman. So I mean, it's whatever
You a
happens.
white woman today?
Yes, today I'm a white woman.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
I'm a
Okay.
white woman that's married to motherfucking Clarence Thomas. I know that.
Oh, they
Oh.
finna pass a law. They finna ban y'all.
I want to see what the hell Clarence Thomas gonna have to say after all this bullshit right here.
I really want to. Can anybody just get him on the phone? Because I just got one question to ask. I just got
I want to wear his ass out. That's what I
when
want
I
to do.
want to tell you, I want to break his soul real quick and say, you know what, sir? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's call Clarence. Hold on.
Like you are so stupid, yo. You like, bruh.
Hold
You
on.
is the only African American on the Supreme Court.
Hold on.
Do you
Can I
really
speak to
think these
Justice Thomas,
motherfuckers give
please?
a fuck about you?
Yes, I want to speak to Justice Thomas.
he been a pick me
Clarence.
nigga for
Hold on. I got Clarence on the phone. Clarence. My brother London Decree said
Clarisha.
Clarisha. Yes, your name is Clarisha. When my brother London Decree said when
Clarisha.
he see you getting fucked up on site. Just know that.
On site.
This bullshit
Like,
that you've been doing. Yeah. You
On
and
site.
your wife. Yeah, you and Karen. Both of y'all getting fucked up on site. Because y'all with the bullshit. Yes. Yes. Stay at the Supreme Court.
I
Yes,
don't
don't come out.
understand. I just don't.
All right, we're gonna call you back.
Call me back.
Can anybody help me understand how the fuck this
Call me
lady has been known for sending text messages and emails about January 6th and she's still not indicted yet?
Because she's a white woman.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Question
That's
answer.
why. She's a white woman. And Clarence Thomas is with this white woman, so he thinks that gives him white
Mhm.
privilege.
But he was born 10 miles from Savannah
They don't care.
so
All it takes is a white woman.
Yes.
Or a white
But you know
man.
what? Yes, I don't know. I really want to see though with the abortion issue. Now they had the Supreme Court had another ruling about the prayer in schools. I really want to see are people just outraged or are they gonna actually do something?
Well, this is my question. Now that they have overturned it, can this be overturned again?
Congress would have to pass a law making abortion legal nationally.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the decision did was turn it back to the states. And so each state can decide, whether or not they want to ban abortion. And most of the states in the South are.
Right.
I
Okay, so basically it's
go ahead.
not really overturned. It just put it on the states like y'all make.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
Um,
Yes.
have I have a dual feeling about this.
What's
I
your
feel
dual feeling?
well, my feeling is that a woman should be able to do whatever do the fuck she want to do with her body. Like that's just my feeling. But I'm going to say this now: if you just out here just
Uh-oh. Damn.
That was God right there.
That
Amen.
was God. Was that the Lord? The Lord knew you was about to say something, bro. He cut you out,
now,
brother.
now if you out here fuck,
See, God
See,
trying to tell
God. See, look at God. Do it, Jesus.
God trying to tell you something. Woo! Do it, God. No, 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 no,
You
no, no,
muted,
no.
brother.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no.
You muted, London. London like he froze. No, you're not froze.
God
You're
Yeah.
trying to tell
muted.
God trying to
Can
tell
he
him
hear
something.
us? Can he hear us?
You're muted, London. London, you're muted. We can't hear you.
That's okay. God got him froze. Go ahead.
Damn.
God got the key and you can't get in.
That ain't take long at all. He said,
Woo!
Lord, London. Lord Jesus. London, you still muted, brother. Unmute yourself.
oh,
Release your trade.
I'm fin- so I feel like now if you out here just to be fucking, just to
London,
be fucking,
London, London, London. I
what?
don't know what God was doing a few seconds ago,
ah.
but
Heed his warning.
tread lightly. Tread lightly.
If you,
Mayday, mayday.
if you out here just just getting your little ride oak sproked and stuff,
Right.
I think that you should be able to have three abortions, and after the third one, bitch, you need to pay straight up.
I hear you.
Well,
Some people
I
as
think this could
do it.
go ahead, Antonio.
I'm gonna say people are gonna take advantage of it like they do anything else. So
Yeah. But I mean, I think this is obviously also while we're talking about abortion, I think it's a point in time where we can also emphasize safer sexual practices. And if you're not ready to have a child, then protect yourself. That's just why we have condoms, male and
Ag-
female. This is why
Agreed.
this is why we have contraceptives. As long as we gonna have them, because they're coming for that next birth control, and this is why we have these measures. So it's just incumbent upon all of us to be more responsible. If you're engaging, if you're having sex, if you're not ready to be a parent, a mother or father, then protect yourself. Take precautions.
right. It's true.
I mean, I feel like, when it comes down to it, I
What?
feel like, pretty much what everybody else is saying, you know, um, abortion is up to the person that it is that's going to go get it done. No man has the right or woman has the right to tell another female what she can or cannot do with her own body.
Right.
Um, and if people really think about it, this ultimately is a white man trying to make a decision to what goes on with the rest of the world. That's all it is, because when you boil it down to it, white women didn't even have a choice in the matter because they didn't have a chance to vote. They had to sit out here and fight like everybody else. And the crazy part, even about that, is if y'all think about those times that white women were fighting to vote, and it was white women that was fighting against them, saying, "Oh, we're just good with being housewives."
Hmm.
So then now that we have Roe versus Wade that's been overturned, there were white women at that time fighting against Roe versus Wade because they was like, "Well, we just have to do whatever our husbands tell us to do, and get pregnant. You shouldn't be getting pregnant," and all kind of foolishness. So this BS has been going on for a while,
Long time.
and it ultimately boils down to it's an old white ass man that's making a decision, want to tell folks what they can and cannot do. When in actuality, we are all free people on this here God given earth, and people want to sit up here and make decisions and rulings and proceedings and stuff of what you can and cannot do, and it's really dumb as hell. And I do agree. Who this be?
That's Tron. That's my brother
Hey,
Tron. That's my bishop, my presiding bishop Tron.
what's
Yeah,
going
y'all
on?
doing? I'm sorry for
What?
my
Hey,
tardiness.
What?
Satan.
We talking about the abortions and stuff.
Okay.
He presiding bishop of what?
Remember, brother, you was on when we made him the presiding bishop a while
Oh,
back when we were starting the organization.
What we were starting?
We were starting to present the organization of Release Your Trade.
London was probably London was hot.
I was what, Demario?
He was hot that day.
I probably was. So like I'm finna go hide when I get off of here.
Yes, yes. So Troy, you came in at an opportune time. We're talking about the Supreme Court decision overturning, abortion nationwide, and basically reverting it back to the states, and everybody's just kind of giving, their opinion on the issue.
I think the Supreme Court just copped out, to be honest with you. That was a cowardly move because instead of just standing firm on what they believe to be right, which is everyone has a choice to do what they want with their own body, they turned around and gave it back to the states, knowing those idiots was going to just act the ass, as you saw the same damn day. Those trigger laws just started firing off left and right.
Right.
Because to be honest with you, certain federal rights should not be left in the hands of the states.
Exactly.
Which is why they were that way to begin with.
Right. To do it without actually doing it.
And all of the conservative justices are actually under oath stating that they're not going to do anything. Well, I be goddamn, look what happened. This is the problem I got with Democrats. Why do y'all still trying to be nice? Fuck being nice. Just go on fucking and be mean. It's gonna be all right. Ain't nobody gonna lose no sleep because y'all sitting here trying to be nice and talking about voting this, which I'm not saying voting is not bad. But goddamn, y'all got both houses of Congress right now. What the fuck are y'all being nice for?
Well, because they got two hens, two foxes in the hen house and in Cinema and Mansion, to where they can't get certain things done.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Get them two foxes together and say, look, before I skin your motherfucking ass, what do you want? Just give them what they want. That's all you got to do. You playing politics. Just in the ass after that. Let them figure this out. Get them on board. Okay, now y'all start passing shit.
Well, I think too they need to do away with that filibuster because right now it takes a minimum of 60 in the Senate so even if all the Democrats voted yes, you still need at least 10 Republicans unless they suspend the rules, the Senate rules, which would also mean suspending the filibuster.
The filibuster.
We all know the Republicans are not going for that.
That's a big stretch. So I would leave the filibuster alone for right now, just to get this shit back together and expand the goddamn Supreme Court. Like
I think they're gonna need to do it. I think they're gonna need to suspend the filibuster because right now the Republicans are getting their way and they're not. They're just sitting back waiting for the midterms. People are mad about inflation. They're mad over this abortion issue. They're mad about this war. People are paying more at the gas tank, at the gas pump. They're paying more for food, and so people are mad. And right now they're blaming the Democrats because y'all have the White House, the House, and the Senate.
Yeah,
and y'all ain't getting nothing done.
Right. And I mean, even if they know that it's the Republican that's really causing it, they ain't gonna say that.
No, they're gonna blame the people in power.
Yeah.
Baby, listen, when I tell you,
and think about it, rightly so.
I mean, but
George,
it's not. I mean, I look at it. It's not Biden's fault. Now, some of this shit, I feel like, okay, dog, you old as fuck. Get your old ass on the. But if you have any good common sense, you already know that Russia is the reason why inflation and gas prices is the way it is. Second, you can't really. I mean, you could look at the White House, but the White House don't run the country. Stupid. Because I still want to know how the hell you gonna get 100 people to govern for how many people in America? I'll wait.
Right, and half of them are all crooked anyway. So
think about January 6th. That's a true reminder of who really is in control.
Exactly.
Right, I wait, I wait.
Baby, didn't that girl Hutchinson? Didn't she drop all the tea yesterday?
Topic switch.
She was no holds barred.
She was wicked and nasty as the rest of them, but I mean, because y'all all sat by and just let it happen to begin with.
Right.
But I'm glad she said what she said. I was like, oh, well, go ahead, tell it all, sugar.
Tell it, girl. Go ahead and tell it. Yes.
I think now they're starting to realize that they ain't got really nothing to lose. Like, bitches. I mean,
some of them,
but If Pat Cipollone and Mark Meadows are indicted or subpoenaed to testify and they do not,
They already tried to indict Meadows. They did a referral to the Department of Justice already on him in the Department of Justice. And see, Merrick Garland is getting on my damn nerves. Um, like, look, I need you to do your fucking job because this is some bullshit. Indict the motherfuckers. Compel them to testify.
Right. Right.
well, he has to do everything by the books of law, so he can't really indict everybody right now.
You can
If
indict him because he was close. He was the chief of staff to the president of the United States, so he knew everything.
Well, I'm not saying that Mark Meadows don't need to be indicted, but if you want to do it based on law claims, you just can't throw your weight around, bro.
Definitely
Right. The
Pat
only thing you have to
Cipollone,
do, like
the White House
like he
attorney.
has done, is plead the fifth.
They ain't gonna do nothing but plead the motherfucking fifth. That's all they gonna do. That's
Well,
what
baby,
Michael. That's what the fuck is his name? Basically, that's what all the Trump heads been doing. They've been pleading the motherfucking fifth. So
Right.
with them pleading the fifth, they're saying, "I don't know anything," or "Yes, I was there," but like from a lawyer's perspective, you can't press charges on them because they keep pleading the damn fifth.
unless you can get somebody else that can
Right.
provide
And you know what?
proof.
And what gets me about these idiots that follow him, I use common sense. That's one thing my parents taught me. That use common sense. Before he left office, a lot of those bastards were requesting him to do a blanket pardon to
Right.
cover
So,
all of them. Where is it? That should tell you how much he gives a damn about you anyway.
Exactly.
He wasn't trying to protect you.
You're all by yourself. And we knew that.
Exactly.
But these idiots are still following behind. This dude done everything under the freaking sun to show you he don't give a damn
about you at all. I just use you. I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, like you just
right. You just
use
use
me.
twin in for me.
Use me.
I think out of this is what I hope will come out of this. I hope Donald Trump is indicted. That's what I hope.
He'll be the first president.
Well, he's not in office, so he'll be a former president. Yeah,
he'll be a former president.
Well, see, here's the thing. You remember they tried to do the same thing to Nixon, and Ford let his ass off. The thing about this is this. And I promise you, and I know I'm not wrong for saying this, if they were on the way to do this to Obama, they would have done this successfully by now already.
Oh, hell yeah.
They would have done this. But see, Obama didn't do no mess like this because Obama knew the circumstances that were already at hand and what he was going to have to deal with. But this man, everything, this is why I have such a problem with our country. This man has done everything right in our face. And you mean to tell me that this motherfucker is not in jail? But we went overseas to go kill bin Laden for the foolishness that he was doing, and we had a president that was inciting riots on a national federal building.
On the Capitol of our
still walking
country.
around here free.
No, and I'll make it sound even worse. He incited a riot against another branch of the damn government.
Right.
And you know what the most
it wasn't just a building. He incited a riot against another branch of the damn government.
Yes. While his vice president was there.
Right.
Like, think about it. You had the vice president there. You had the Speaker of the House, who's third in line.
They was coming there to hang him.
They was coming to get Nancy. They was coming to get Chuck Schumer. They was coming to get everybody. Even the Republicans, some of them would have got because in the midst of all that, the people don't know who.
I'm finna say they don't know who the hell they even voting for.
They're just following blindly.
Right.
I mean, he's orange, so.
Now, what I do think they're gonna get him on, the one thing that the lady said yesterday.
I could always leave it to London to have a catch.
He ain't white. He ain't white. He orange. That's why he's still walking. That's why he's still walking around right now.
Well, baby, orange is gonna be the new black. But
hello.
Yes. But the one thing I do think they're gonna get him on is when one of the most impactful things she said yesterday was when she said she heard him arguing with somebody at the rally. They was trying to tell him that these people had guns, they had weapons, and
Mhm.
they were trying to come through, but they wouldn't let them through the detectors because they had those weapons. He was telling the people, let them through anyway. They're not here for me. They're not here to hurt me. Let them through. They're going to the Capitol.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
he is on the phone saying,
So here it is. That's the dereliction of duty, and that's you are trying to you're inciting a riot, a mob to go to the Capitol to stop the certification of votes.
Mm-hmm.
And you put your own vice president and all the members of Congress, including the ones that support him, which is I don't know why the hell they they doing it for political reasons, and a lot of them are scared of them. But people's lives, I mean, people died that day. People got
Mhm.
hurt that day,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it could have been a lot worse than it was.
Mhm. Yeah. It really, really could have.
And he sat by for 3 hours and didn't do anything.
Right. And he's the commander in chief. Only thing it took from him was a phone call to the military, and that could have been done in seconds.
And Mike Pence had to step in and do that.
Mhm.
Now I don't like Mike Pence ass, but he did the right thing that day. He did his duty. He did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I,
Right.
I mean, I don't like his ass either, but I give him a flower.
You gonna put one at the graveside, brother?
Yeah, I put Chris out for that, but I don't like you, bitch. I'm sorry.
I hear you. Now let's talk about Pride, y'all, a little bit, because this has been Pride. It's been Pride Month all month long. It's been Pride all over the place. The childrens of the corn have been out and about. They've been just being gay and free and happy. And I just want to start out and say that for me, now I've been comfortable with myself for a long, long time. But I can say this year was the first year that I went to another level of comfort. That I really felt just really, really free. A lot of that, I think, being honest, is because I was doing some of the work to help put events together for Pride. And so I had a lot of myself personally invested in what was going on, particularly the Shades of Pride event with T.S. Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it just felt different for me, especially here in Tampa and St. Petersburg, where traditionally St. Pete Pride has not been for us. And this year felt really different, where we had a lot of activities that were for us, from the all girls lesbian party. I went to the all girls party. I had so much fun. I was a part-time lesbian that night. I was a
And I
lesbian that night.
missed that party too. Oh my
Let me
God.
let me tell you, I had so much fun with the girls. And then, Shades of Pride, obviously, with T.S. Madison. And while I'm doing this, let me just do this too. I have some pictures, and I just want y'all to talk about, for those of you all who attended Pride events, what it was like for you. And what am I looking for? And it's not popping up for me. Okay.
I honestly, I ain't do pride events because Billy Porter and Saucy Santana did everything for me.
What did they do for you, brother?
Well, if you want to look at the BET Awards and you're looking at Billy Porter, like, bro, what
Oh, that
the?
was Gay Pride, the BT Awards.
Oh, oh my God, yeah. Did you see what they had on?
Gee,
I saw he looked like a teenage mutant ninja, the Grinch,
and then like a damn gargoyle.
and Billy Porter looked like Yoda from Spaceballs.
Oh.
But y'all want us to be cut, but then y'all get mad when people gay bash. But look what the fuck you got on.
Right. I don't mind the extra, but that was a mess.
I don't know what the fuck
Like,
Billy had on and Saucy. I
I
don't know
don't
who this.
care. I don't. I mean, I don't
Saucy
care
had
about.
someone look like the Grinch, child. I don't know what that was.
Listen, I don't care about nobody being gay. Whatever floats your boat, you can do your thing. I don't care. But bro, like at the end of the day, do you see what the fuck you got on, dog?
I'm gonna clown anybody, no matter who you do, something like that. Shit.
Like I ain't trying to
Yeah.
be funny, but like Saucy Santana, like, really, seriously?
Mm-hmm. He said, really?
I don't know who. I don't know who
They ain't got
who
no
who, who
friends.
did her fashion, but they need to be fired.
Hmm.
Yes, y'all see me right here, Shades of Pride with the T.S. Madison.
Look at
Yeah.
my sister.
I got to give a shout out to my brother Key Jobs right here, because, baby, he stuck with Madison the entire day. He made sure Madison was taken care of, whatever she needed. He was right there.
When I tell you, when I left Madison, baby, I was so tired. I was like, Girl, if I had to do this all the time, ooh wee.
Oh wait.
Hmm.
I know.
Yes, yes. It was just a really good time. And oh, I got to show y'all this. This was one of my favorite moments right here. Let me show this. Hold on. Now, I met a lot of people during Pride, especially with planning for the Shades of Pride event. And one person I met, I knew of him, but I had never met him in person.
Oh God, is this who I think it is?
Baby, let me tell you. Let me click on him.
Let me see,
Oh
because it might be just the same person I ran into.
Now,
yes, God.
Coco.
Baby Coco, Jesus Christ. Baby Coco,
But
when I tell you that's the most animated, you know what? I love him because he's himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's crazy as a mother. He crazy in that thing. You hear me? But
I love
Can
him.
go ahead.
Go. What's your question, brother?
Alfred said, Mario, why is your camera off? And everybody else's is on.
I think was you here when I explained this?
I was not.
I just got in from eating and I'm
Okay.
stretched across this bed.
So why you want to unscratch across the camera, baby?
Cause I turned my light off, nigga.
Because, baby, you'll be reading us a fifth time about you. Where the hell? Why your camera off?
Well, see, I gave my explanation to the host and the people that was here earlier.
Oh,
Your
okay.
punk ass was not here.
As always.
Period. Daughter of God.
Daughter got, daughter got me.
So I think with this year with Pride, we had 20 grand march. Well, actually 22. Well,
Who
no,
was the other
20,
two?
20 well, Rocky became an honorary marshal. That was 21, and then we had Rashida and Kyla. So we actually had 23 marshals in total.
Okay.
So y'all see Chinky right there. Y'all see my brother
Yeah.
Clifford, and myself. Yes, Rocky or Grand Marshal. Rocky worked his ass off this year. I will give it to
Yes,
him.
he did. Yes, he did. Y'all, when I tell y'all, now I was in for some of the meetings because I had to do the marketing part. But let me tell y'all, honey, people do not understand what goes on behind the scene for these events. Y'all see this
They
stuff
don't.
just so pretty. Oh, it's just so nice. Oh, it was so lovely. But honey, you don't understand that folks got to be at these meetings cussing each other out, calling each other pussy assholes. You make your motherfucking ass. Don't you talk to me like that, bitch? I mean, honey, it's so everything going on. But I tell you, the outcome but these events is absolutely amazing. Pride, and I'm doing a lot of the talk because Darius was the one doing a lot of this. But the um the Shades of Pride, that event, that was one thing. The actual parade, that was another thing. Having to make sure that the vendors were there and security, baby, the security was on motherfucking point at that parade. I cannot tell you these Negroes was at every point, every site, every corner. You have folks on the outside talking about, you're going to hell. I was just like, oh God, wow. But it was absolutely amazing. 300,000 people plus. Now you tell me where else is going to do it like this.
Yes, and we had a lot of meetings about the security because we know that there was a lot of things going on across the country. I think there was a young man in Canada, in Toronto, who actually made a threat that he was going to shoot up. I think it was the Palm Beach Pride, and then there was another incident in another part of the country where this whole group of people was headed to a Pride event. They all had on like paramilitary type gear on, and they was headed to a Pride event. Somebody saw them all getting into a vehicle, a truck, and somebody called the police and said, "Hey, these guys, they just look strange," and they was headed to a Pride event to cause some shit. And luckily,
Mm-mm.
they got stopped in route and got arrested. These are some of the volunteers right here, the committee that helped put Shades of Pride together. And I just got to give a big shout out to St. Pete Pride. This was
Yes.
the first year that I really felt a part of Pride. I've been here for 4 years, and I never felt a part of any of the events here. J. Carl Devine, who's an elder statesman in our community, he spoke at a reception, and he said this was the first time and I've lived here for decades. This is the first time that I've been invited to any kind of pride event.
I'm
You know,
telling
Hmm.
you, Mother God was there. Mother God, I'm telling you. Mother Supervisor, I'm telling you, she was in the place.
hmm
That's crazy. That's awesome though.
yeah. So I want to hear from some of you all. Like I know Tony, I know you were at some of the events and you were out. So what were some of your, I guess, some of the highlights for Pride for you?
For me, it was definitely the Shades of Pride with T.S. Madison. That was really dope. It was good to see everybody kind of in the building. I know that a lot of people I saw actually was from Tampa, which is actually also really nice. That people actually crossed the bridge to come, come support and come see her. The venue was really nice. I loved it. I actually went to the parade as well. That was really dope too. I actually missed most of the parade, and I went to a few bars and stuff like that. I wish there was actually a bar to where we could actually enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Some more diverse music or just some hip hop music, things like that. We know a lot of the bars down in St. Pete really don't provide that. So I went home early for that reason. But I wish I would have came to the festival the next day because y'all was showing out that day. That's like now that I could do.
Yes.
That
The
I could
street
do.
carnival was tea.
Yeah, I was like, I could miss the parade. I said, but I'm not gonna miss the festival. It like was really really nice.
I
Everybody
gotta
had
make that next year.
Hogan and all that, and yeah, that's my vibe. So
Yes, and even the ball, Chinky threw a ball. The ball was so well attended. There was so many people there. I mean, people got a chance. If you're not, familiar with the ball scene, people got, a chance to come out, and it was very diverse. There were white people there. There were all kinds of people there, and the ball was just really good. It was just something for everybody. And even at the Shades of Pride, we had the panel discussions. It wasn't just, we had an educational component. We had, everybody that entertained walked away with a nice fat check. We had outside entertainers. We had inside entertainers.
Honey,
You
oh
know,
we.
the
we had
music was amazing. The music was
yeah,
everything. The
yes,
vibe on the outside.
we had two DJs, DJ Nightwing. We also had in the inside we had DJ. What's my homegirl name? Supernova. On the inside, um, we had Rocky did the first St. Pete drag race. Shout out to my sister Rashida, baby. Rashida won. When I tell you Rashida is a rich bitch, Rashida got all the money
Let
this
me
month.
tell
That's
you.
bad. That's what that is.
Let me tell you, Rich,
Bad.
that's my new sister. That
She's
thing just
amazing.
walked through there and swept the flow. Okay, she came through there like Ursula from the Mermaid, and her tentacles just came on through there and just swept all the money up.
Yes, and I think the thing that I enjoyed the most about Shades of Pride, I was very intentional. I wanted it to be us. I wanted it to truly be us, something for our community, open to everybody, but unapologetically black. Because we were also celebrating Juneteenth, we were also
Yeah.
celebrating Father's Day, and it was just important for the Black LGBTQIA ABCDEFG community to have an event all its own.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Sean?
Yeah.
David, what's up, Chef David? So yeah, so it was just really important that we had that representation for ourselves. And people are already asking me, what about next year? Start planning for next year. I'm like, baby, I need a whole month to just not do anything
It'll
before I
happen.
start thinking about next year. Yeah.
Oh, 'cause let me tell you, I've already been we've already been discussing next year, but this you need a break after all this. After planning for Pride, planning for St. Pete, Juneteenth,
Mm-hmm.
Pride celebration, all of that carrying on. You need a whole month to just
You do.
debrief
Our
because that
and
was a
shout
lot.
Yes, our executive director Nicole, she's getting ready to, I think after this week, so I think she's gonna be taking like a 2 week vacation, and she truly earned it. I'm talking about this young lady came in, literally has only been on the job about 4.5, 5 months, and just came in and turned it. And just
Well,
with the board and all the volunteers, and the volunteers really made things happen. Now we're gonna
well,
work on that concert. Now we had Todrick. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like
oh
Todrick.
God, I didn't even
We're
go.
gonna we're gonna work on that concert for next year. It needs to be a little more. That's something that we working on for next year.
Lil
Like
Nas X, somebody.
Yeah, bring
they
my
ain't
That
got
was
a
you.
they ain't got a Lil Nas X budget, but they got a
bring
saucy
my
Shit.
budget.
bring my. No, not even no goddamn saucy. Hell no.
They can afford Lil Nas X. How many years Simply Pride been going on?
This is the 20th year.
They got it.
I'm sure we can find it.
Now, let me say this. As someone who worked on the marketing for these events, I'm gonna tell you like this. This it's been well put together. Well, I mean, there are some things that need to be worked on a little bit more. But when I tell you just everything that was in these events, I'm talking about from the panels, from the guests that was there, from the artists, the DJs, all of these things, everybody was included, whether you was gay, straight, bi, pan, it don't even matter. Everybody was included and everybody had a voice or say so,
Right.
some sort of representation there. And I honestly can say that uh, I feel very blessed and honored to be a part of this organization and this crew of people. I remember I was doing some stuff in Memphis and working with individuals, and this felt so like everybody was a part. And
Mhm.
so working with other people, and I've done things for prize before, this just really felt like everybody was included. It felt like we was at like a family barbecue having fun. Like, we just going to just celebrate. And it was just a big celebration. And I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to do what we did and to do what I did. I'm very appreciative to my brother Darius for even nominating me, and then just being there, and everybody knew who I was and stuff. I was like, hey, true to God.
Daughters of God.
Daughters of God, hey. It felt really good. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, I hope I can be a grand marshal next year. I pray to God I can do that. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Riding in that parade, child, I did not see him, but he sent me his picture. I said, baby, the daughter, woman of God, it went got her hell. But I'm gonna tell
Baby,
you,
I
I
had to do
said
some hair for this parade.
riding in the
What you want to say,
parade.
brother? Because I'm looking at your face, brother. What you want to say?
Who?
You. No,
Who
I'm looking at
you?
London.
Oh, London.
You look very interesting.
And you look interesting always.
Brother, you can say I was beat. I was beat. I was
You
beat in
look
the, I was beat, girl. You can say that.
you look you look very interesting. That's all I have to say.
I will say I had saw a video of Demario on Facebook, and man, you was ear to ear the whole time. Yeah.
Wait
I don't have
a
to
minute, you seen a video of me?
Yes.
Where is that?
I don't know where I seen it at. I think it was on Facebook somewhere. I was like, he just is the happiest a bug in the road child. But
Baby. When I
but I was
tell
like,
I'm,
you could tell you really was just taking it all in, and I thought it was a wonderful moment. I was an amazing moment. I thought it was a great pick to have you as one of the grand marshals. So congrats to you.
okay,
Hopefully we'll
you.
get again.
It was, and that was the thing too, making sure that the grand marshals, everything about this event, the parade, the pride in general, needed to be more diverse, and that we
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of people right here within our Black LGBTQ a community that are noteworthy. Ella Coffee Brown, J. Carl Divine, Naomi, I can't pronounce Naomi's last name, as a grand marshal. There was so to just see the diversity. That was the great thing about
Mm-hmm.
it. And brother, I don't care what you say, brother. My hair was beat, girl. You could talk
It
about it. I might put it on
was.
the slide
I
today.
ain't
It
said
was
I just said
laid
your
like
hair was very
Skittles.
Yes, I was beat, girl. It was. I'm more beat than a lot of girls who put on wigs. Catch that tea. Um.
well. You know,
Mhm.
Ooh.
I will just get a look, and that's it.
Mhm.
Darius.
Yes, my wig
oh, you
don't
talking
look
about,
like it came from 1955, but
I mean, look,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, videos on YouTube show how you really look with a wig
hmm
on. Praise
yes,
God.
yes, Yes. So now, y'all, we got to talk about something else because this has been a very prideful month, and I saw P Valley the other night.
Oh,
I saw it.
Oh,
girl, wait a
Father
minute.
God.
Let me
I
go
found
get.
out
Let me
about
go
that.
get
Now,
ready.
let me ask Tron because I'm not sure. Tron, have you started watching P Valley yet?
Actually, no.
Damn.
So he don't know what we talking about.
Oh God.
He gonna have to catch up. So
Yeah.
I started, and I had to watch it again after I watched it the first time.
What you had to watch again?
I had to rewind it back. Like, hold up.
Okay. I'm just ready. I'm just ready for the backlash. That's all. I'm just ready for the backlash.
Sorry,
That's
that's
Oh,
all.
it's
What
it's
you
on
mean the
it's on already
backlash?
started.
okay. So the backlash is everybody. I guess social media saying that this is just too much. Da, 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 and I, baby, yeah, that right there.
Child.
I said that you're not required to watch anything. Ain't nobody making you watch it. So just turn the shit off if you don't agree with it.
So here go
Right.
the thing. Now this season has been very explicit. Now you got Mercedes who had the lesbian scene with the coach's
Mm-hmm.
wife.
Uh-huh.
Now I ain't really heard nothing about that really.
Not a damn word.
But baby, when it came to Little Murder and Big Teak,
I'm
and I
gonna
was
tell
wondering why
you
they called
something.
him. I was wondering why they called him Big Teak, but now I know.
Let,
Big Teak
let, me-
stand
let
for
me
big
say this.
cheeks.
Let me say this because in my head, I already felt like something had went down between them two. I was like, y'all been fucking already. I can tell. I feel it in my spirit. Somebody, but what I did not like though was why did Lil Murder have to be the one giving him dick? Because I felt like Big T probably was sliding that dick on him too. But I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. Though. But okay,
That's an
I,
interesting question that you asked there. I mean,
I,
and
I mean, it, okay,
You
well,
know, I think because Big T was so emotionally unstable, like he really seemed
Mhm.
like
Like
he
he
was
needed
on the edge
something.
of like a bipolar episode. Like he was watching all that stuff. Like, and I
He
wrote
needed
some
some
notes on
dick.
this because I really wanted to convey this. It seemed like Big T had a lot of trauma. He
wait,
was
hold
watching
on.
all the stuff, with it just seemed like he
What
had a lot of trauma.
what got me was the morning after,
yeah, he got to
baby.
his feelings, and I was
Baby,
like,
he was. I said, why y'all gotta make Big T like a bitch? Oh God.
I
He
mean, well,
was like,
he was a bitch the night before.
well, hold on now. Wait a minute now. Hold on. See, that's why I didn't like that part though.
Hold
He
on,
was like,
hold up, brother, because just because he get fucked don't mean he a bitch.
No, okay,
We
let me
got to
rephrase.
dispel that myth.
Let me
Just
rephrase
because
Hold
my
a
on.
man like to get it, don't mean
but
that he a bitch.
but
wait a minute.
Hold
He
the
was
ladies
in
on
that
here,
windowsill. He was in that windowsill like, you ain't never write me no cards. And he walked off. I said, damn.
Lil
I
Murder was looking
mean,
like, oh
hold
shit.
on. We didn't even say spoiler alert for anybody that has not seen P Valley. Danielle said, "Let her go renew her subscription. Please do, girl." Because
Renew your subscription
uh,
okay, this
and
is
release your trade.
right.
back,
Release your hoe.
Coming from the coming from the aspect of the show, I mean, I think look, well, he was emotional.
He was scary. He was downright scary.
So
He
he
was
was,
about to jump on Bridget.
right.
yeah,
So
he was
it's
a
like
mess.
he's emotional, he's doing so I mean, in the scene I would see him being more submissive than being
Mhm.
something else.
He needed some meat, brother. That's what it was. And Lil
Yeah,
Murder
he
recognized that he needed some meat.
Yeah,
that's it.
that's okay. That's what I came through with it. I was like,
You know what? Yeah,
oh, it's a
he
little
needed some
emotional.
meat.
You need some dick. You need to
He needed
calm
some dick.
down. Get
Yeah.
some dick. That's it.
Now I think why you think I think because it was two masculine looking, hard looking dudes. It
I
wasn't no
think that
feminine looking dudes, and maybe that's why people had such an issue with it.
I think too that you can never pinpoint. They think that bottoms are looking like bottoms look like
mhm.
soft. When in actuality, they really don't. They look like Lamar. Like if you come home from jail,
Baby, do you know how many bottoms look like Lil Murder and look like Big Teak?
Right, and that's what they don't. They try either they don't know or they try not to know. But that's the
or they don't
reality.
want to know.
That's the reality. But the thing is, like, I thought maybe like it was a little bit of groundbreaking because you really have not seen two black men like get it on like that. I know I haven't. So like it literally for the first time for most people, well, they ain't never seen that shit before. So
Child,
like, oh,
somebody texted me and told me
okay.
that somebody texted me and told me they was watching it, their dick got hard. I was like,
I
oh,
mean,
I
I
I,
see
mean,
why I
I,
wouldn't.
I ain't
They
gonna
went all the way.
lie. I had to pray like, ooh.
baby, I ain't have to pray. I had to pause that thing first. I was like, wait a minute, oh god damn it, wait a minute.
I had to
but you know,
rewind.
yes, now y'all know, you know what the proponents is gonna be some critics, and I saw this on Instagram that Lil Duval talking about P Valley lost him. Now this is the problem I have with some of these heterosexual men, you know, and it be the dudes that look just like Lil Duval that like to get stuffed.
But what I'm trying to understand about Lil Duval is Lil
So
Duval, you should do this, bro.
He did what?
Oh,
First of all, can I say this? Cause
say it, brother.
I saw Papa Duck on YouTube talking about somebody, y'all they pushing this agenda. I'm just like, I'm so sick of y'all talking about some shit being pushed.
That is exactly why, bitch, I wanted to jump on today. Have it, and I'm picking it up when you're done. Let's go.
Okay. Because I'm just like, at the end of the day, every time I turn on my motherfucking TV, something's being pushed. Whether it's sex, straight sex, whether animals out here having shit, I don't know. Bitch, you got to go take your animals to the doctor and spend some money. That's being pushed. You got uh the war overseas that's being pushed. You got this abortion shit that's being pushed. It don't matter what it is. And every time I turn on my TV, I see straight motherfuckers locking lips, sucking dick, eating pussy all the damn time. And you mean to tell me that there is a problem with two same gender loving people or same sex people doing the same shit that y'all straight folks do? Where is the goddamn problem?
you want me to explain it to you?
No, I don't need you to explain shit
Oh, okay,
because what I said, I feel like is this right here. Y'all just don't like the fact that it's two same sex individuals. But I promise you, if I go to your cookies on your phone or your computer, I'm going to see some gay ass shit on your fucking phone or your computer. Because quiet as it kept, and one thing for certain and two things for sure. I promise y'all, it's some gay shit that get your dick hard and make your pussy wet. I promise you that.
Right, right. So I was on Facebook earlier today, and it was a comment that was similar to what you were just saying, Demario. So I'm gonna read it to y'all. It says, "Everybody's preferences are different. I don't judge either way, but however, it didn't have to be so detailed and graphic. Why not just kiss or something and then move on to the next scene?" All right, we're gonna leave it there. Y'all want to force topics and rights on people that are just not with it and never will be with it, and that's the issue. I say be who you are, love who you love unapologetically, but stop forcing people to want to engage and watch scenes like this. So I'm like, bitch, have y'all not been showing us damn heteronormative shit since the fucking
Thank
beginning
you.
of time, bitch?
Thank
I
you.
said, so at the same time, us as gay people, we supposed to just be disgusted that I don't have sex like that. Oh, they should have just kissed and just moved on to the next scene. What the fuck? Like, we've been doing this shit since the beginning of time. So showing somebody else that's different than what the fuck you believe, what you do, that ain't got no damn business of yours, what the fuck does it matter? What the fuck does it matter?
Exactly. And
Tonio.
What's up,
Now,
bro?
what's funny is now they got a problem with P Valley, but ain't nobody saying shit about what happened on All the Queen's Men.
oh
What happened?
yes,
Baby, they was throwing dick and pussy all over that show.
They ain't have shit to say about Mercedes either.
they have
Oh,
shit.
you lost
Study
when
sucking titties and
you
licking
got to
pussy.
to Lil Murder. You lost when you got to Lil Murder. Because you like pussy. They ain't lose you there though. What the child?
Mm-hmm. Child, you know they been messed up since Lil Murder gave it to Uncle Clifford. Well, since
Right.
Clifford gave Murder some head in the champagne room,
Mm-hmm.
and then Uncle Clifford bent over that desk.
But it wasn't as graphic though. You know
It
what I'm
wasn't as
saying? So
graphic, baby. Now this was a steamy scene, baby. I was watching it like, oh Lord, Tron. I was looking like, shit, rewind this shit, man. Like,
Honey.
I ain't gonna lie.
People don't realize.
I ain't gonna lie, bitch. I
We've
had
been
to pray
conditioned
like,
for all of this shit. We've been conditioned for all of this shit. Like, it's because like you don't believe that shit just because your mammy them didn't raise you right to just tolerate the damn shit. We've been tolerating y'all ass. So,
I
but
mean, my thing is, I'm like, look, let folks be motherfucking free, bitch. You like whatever type of sex you like, as long as it's a human grown ass sex, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Some people like triple sex, some people like threesomes, foursomes, a whole group of sex. Whatever type of sex you like, that's what type of sex you like. Ain't nobody yucking your yum, so get somewhere and sit the fuck down. I just feel like at the end of the day, we've been watching straight folks do shit all along. And just because you happen to see two men on the TV getting it on and it's passionate and it all and for some of these folks it turned them on because it's just like, oh damn.
and they scared. They don't
And
like
they
that.
scared. They scared because they seeing something that they flesh is triggered to. And it's like, bitch, you see a dick on TV that get hard. Your dick then got hard. Bitch, your ass then probably got moist. And,
What was
and,
it?
Got a
and
little
Find
Duncan
it.
Hines.
got
Got some Duncan
moist.
Hines.
It got all moist and carried on. Now you feel like, oh shit, this shouldn't be on TV. Oh, what about the children? Oh, fuck them goddamn kids. You been sitting them in front of you been sitting them in front of the TV all this motherfucking time with
Hey,
all
they be
this
up here. They
bullshit.
be up here.
So hold
And
on,
hell, and these kids probably know
hold
more
on.
about it than they do.
They do because the
Right.
kids today are more freer. You know, they coming out earlier. They, the children be talking about they metro, they pansexual, they like boys and girls. I mean,
Somebody had said I've been seeing the post, float around a little bit. It says y'all was fine with Uncle Clifford wearing nails, dresses, whatever else, wigs, twerking. But as soon as the motherfuckers look like your man and your baby daddy, you got an issue.
because
I
guess what?
feel that's
Those are
fucking
your men and your baby daddy. And guess what?
damn.
They not even gay. They actors. They just portraying a role.
Right. Right. Meanwhile, your man out there thinking and dating other folk in real life. And I think
Thank you.
that
Your
makes
man.
you uncomfortable as well. Because I
Yes.
mean,
Yes. You know how when they tell when Trey tell his baby mama, yeah, I'm going around here to hang out with Mike and them.
right.
But he
Oh,
really be over at your house.
Yeah, you going to go hang out with
telling
Mike
you,
now. I promise.
my phone died. My phone died, babe.
My phone died.
1 o'clock
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
going
morning.
out to the club.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Now
The
you
next
finna
day.
go around and have your old nasty session.
The
I'm
nasty the
bored.
menage a trois. You don't snuck around at the Tron house. she thinking you. She thinking you don't went to the Walmart.
You didn't went to Walmart, all right.
you done went to Walmart, all right? You went to Wal and Mart.
You didn't went to Publix where shopping is a
Hey,
pleasure. Okay.
baby, he don't been to Walmart and Publix for 2.5 hours and didn't come back with shit.
But y'all, this what killed me. They be sitting there talking about some, oh, what about the kids? What about the kids? You don't give two fucks about them kids. They play suicidal games. They play games that got killing and shooting and gang banging and drugs and shit on it. You don't give a damn about them kids.
This the damn thing.
You
What the
sit
hell
them
the damn churn
kids
watching P Valley for? P
right.
Valley ain't for no churn. So what
You
I'm worried
got
about
what?
churn
Hey,
for?
Tonyo, there was a meme I hear where this woman was recording her son spinning on a pole talking about P Valley. I'm like, serious? So it's okay for your son to pretend that they swinging on a pole and carrying on, but they can't see two men
Right.
kissing.
Right.
And when he
Oh, okay.
swing on the, and then when he be swinging on the dick, don't be surprised because you let him
Oh,
swing on the pole.
oh,
Oh my God.
oh.
Why would you say that?
That's how I
Somebody had said
start. You let them swing on the pole, they be on the pole.
somebody had said we need a panel with different people on the panel. I agree. Because I want to hear. I want to hear what they got to say. I want to hear what the women got to say. I want to hear what the straight men got to say. You can have a decent conversation. But a lot
I
of them
would like that.
they don't want to have the conversation. They want to have comments, but they don't want to have the conversation. But we might find some folks. I don't mind getting back on.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that because you know why it gets uncomfortable for them, and then they got to face certain truths.
Right. And
Well,
that's really
I did that on a morning show I did Darius, I think a couple weeks ago, you was like the last person to be on. And
Yes.
this lady coming on, she called us. First, she was calm. Then she got mad and talking about the devil and everything. I said, ma'am, you need to get something off your chest. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if someone is gay or straight. And I'm so fucking tired of people talking about what the Bible say. And I'm like, if you not gonna apply okay, y'all please excuse me when I use this vernacular towards the Bible. But if y'all not gonna apply that shit towards everything, shut the fuck up and sit down. Y'all don't
Right.
care about men molesting kids and folks out here having sex with underage children and folks out here cheating on their wives, folks out here coveting and robbing, chilling and stealing. But the only thing y'all know is homosexuals.
Right. Your daughter got a whole baby shower with no baby daddy. What you should have been worried about is making sure she married somebody that she actually could have got married to, since that's so important to you and your
I hear
Christianity.
echo. Who that is?
I don't know.
London, is that you?
It's probably me because I'm in the car. I'm trying to get it on my phone. So hold on, y'all.
Well, mute
Turn,
yourself in the meantime till you speak.
turn your Bluetooth off.
All
Turn
right.
your Bluetooth off.
All this picking and choosing which I wanna hold on to and marginalize other folks for, like, it's bullshit. And I know at this point in time, us LGBTQ and continue on, we ain't with the shit no more. We ain't
Oh
with shit.
yeah, hey, bitch, ain't no more going back in the closet. We been out that bitch.
Nah.
Ain't no more going back in it.
Like I said, we
Let,
ready to
let
have a
me tell
conversation.
you.
We've been having a conversation. We ready for y'all ass.
Let me tell you this, and I mean this with all my heart and all sincerities. Um, I stopped going to church because I'm like, I'm not finna do this. I'm not going to sit out here and subject myself to a falsehood and a narrative that I know that's not even correct.
Right.
I'm a college student, bitch. I have learned, studied, and I even went through all of the books of the Bibles and all of the other languages because I just wanted to find out, what did God actually say? I wanted to find out, what did Jesus actually say? I wanted to find out, what did the actual scripture say about somebody like me? And when I broke all this stuff down, I was like, oh, it really don't say too much of shit. But then when I go to church and these people that have all these theologian degrees and all this other stuff like that, I'm like, where y'all niggas get this shit from? Cause I'm so confused. Y'all go to theology school and they break this shit down for you, and they actually tell you that homosexuality, the word, didn't even get applied to what it was the 1930s or something like that. And then even when these people apply these scriptures, it don't even mean what the fuck it mean. And I'm just like, so why are we in church hoodwinking and bamboozling people based upon some bullshit that somebody else done changed some shit up, and we want to sit out here and
I can give you a simple answer: money.
well, I mean, okay, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's
Because
some
that's
of
all
it.
churches become: money.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
What?
big business
Oh,
and a tax-free one at that.
yeah,
But you know,
I had to go off on a daughter of God today. I shouldn't call him a daughter of God, but he's so handsome. I'm gonna call him a daughter of God. Want to sit out here and say LGBTQ plus community, it comes to church. Bitch, you not gonna use us as no marketing employee. The fuck you say?
thank you. And the thing is, I do believe that the LGBT community is gonna be the next wave of church if it's gonna be one.
Oh, honey, they using this as a money grab because they want the gays to come. Bitch, ain't no. If they do come, there's a stupid motherfucker. If they show up in your church, bitch, you not finna get me up in there so you can use. Cause you know it was a bitch did that shit in St. Pete. We ain't
Oh
gonna talk about
yes,
history.
child, that non-relevant hoe.
You want to use me to get your numbers up, but bitch, you want to disrespect me afterwards.
Hmm. Yes, and yeah, I remember that non-factor. But yeah, but it's interesting. And I go to a church where I have seen some of that, and honestly, I would be very hesitant to invite anybody. Because when I see, because now I'm at a point now, when I hear or see something now, bitch, I just get up and leave. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even coming here.
Oh yeah,
Because
in the quickness, in the
because
quickness.
this ain't cool. Like, this ain't cool. This is not what God is about. You can't tell me that God made me in His image. He made me in His form and in His likeness. But he
Darius,
but
London said
but He
we
made
here.
me. Okay, He made me, but then He set me up for failure. That doesn't go together.
But you know what? What really bothers me is we're always preaching and talking about inclusion, but you're going to exclude me because I'm not like you.
Hello.
That's a damn
Crazy,
contradiction all in itself.
crazy
Hello.
thing.
Hmm. Exactly.
And my thing is this right here. Do we look over the part of the scripture if we truly believe what the Bible says and all this stuff? The Bible says that we all shall be judged. So why in the motherfucker are we concerned about what somebody else do? If I gotta see the maker, you gotta see the maker, then my concern should be what I do and how I live on this here good God-given earth. Because I want to live my best life and do my best to help the next person to get themselves and be the best that they could possibly be. I cannot be helpful to anybody being hateful. I can't sit up out here and say I got the love of Jesus in my heart, but every time I turn around, I'm telling you how much Jesus don't like you.
That was powerful.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
That is something.
I'm sitting out here trying to tell you about the love of Jesus, but he don't like you because of what's inside of you.
Well, you know they
What's
say
what's what's
God, He
inside of
love
me?
you, but He hate the sin. He hate the sin.
Well then, Sister Jackson, he hates your sin too, because you was sucking dick last night and your husband was at home and you didn't tell nobody about that, did you? Oh,
Right.
okay. You got a baby by somebody and that ain't your husband, child. And you got 4, 5 children, and your husband have been out here shooting blanks for 40 years.
Help it
Oh,
make sense.
make it make sense, daughter of God, brother of God. No, you know what? I call them children, them daughters of Satan. That's what they are, daughters of Satan. And then you got people like Mother McCool want to sit out here in the pulpit and want to talk about the lesbians and everything, but then come to find out that her daughter,
Her daughter's a lesbian.
her daughter-in-law was a lesbian.
Daughter-in-law's a lesbian. That's why she felt like that. That's why she was saying
Her
all that.
daughter-in-law was a lesbian, and another bishop's daughter was a lesbian. Came and took her from her son. I said, and I oop.
Hmm.
And it probably was at the convention.
Oh, I said it makes sense now. Oh, it makes
Talk about
sense.
how they be laying hands and touching her, blah, 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 feeling all of the titties and breasts and stuff.
God said, no, here you go. There's a lump right here. There's, there's a lump
I
right
can't.
They
here.
feel it all down in your craw. Yeah, I feel it
Yeah.
right down here. I feel it right down here. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. And
Oh,
she started twitching, and knees start buckling. Loose it, loose it.
it's coming right now. It's coming right now. Ah!
The shit don't fell out on the floor.
Oh.
That's why look at the Lord.
Hmm.
Come up with that sheet, Herbert. Come up with that sheet, that blanket.
Cause she getting moist.
Y'all are nuts.
Oh, oh my
It just,
God.
I tell you the theatrics of church,
Oh.
and that's why I'm more so getting into these what do they call them? I know they're affirming churches, but there's another term starts with a U.
Universal.
There's what's the denomination where they um
Unitarian or something like that?
yes. I think isn't that a denomination that's welcoming, accepting of all people?
I
I
don't
want to
know.
I think they are. I might be wrong, but anyway, affirming ministries. I'm more so in favor now of affirming ministries, and I know where you are. There's probably more of those because you live in a more metro area. But Tron, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But Tron, he does the ministry of cooking. I think if he was at church, he would be in the kitchen
Yeah, he
because
be down there with
he be down in the kitchen
Mother
slinging them
Shawty.
pots.
He be down there with Mother Jones and sisters Sharita and Karen on,
Cause,
gossiping in the kitchen,
cause
cackling.
babies can cook, Tonyo. He can cook. When I tell you he can cook, he can cook.
Baby, I like to eat, so
Okay, me too.
I'm in there.
Yes, yes. London say he could cook too, but I don't know.
Oodles and noodles. Oodles and But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Even from watching, because I got a chance to finish watching the whole entire season of All the Queen's Men. It was so much dick shown on that show. I was just like, oh wow. And not like a oh wow, like, oh, that's so disgusting. But I was just like, oh, so BET Plus is just full. I mean, it was titties, it was pussy, it was ass. I mean, it was just everything everywhere. I was like,
Yes.
oh, so Sister Perry, you out here just full on just watching dick meat just roll on across the
Well,
screen.
Tyler been doing that, child. That ain't nothing new. He been doing that. He
Well,
been
you know
doing
what I'm
that.
saying. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Mother Medea want to be out here with the dick meats on her shows. Okay, so now y'all got a whole problem with the fact that there is a big ass man wearing colorful ass wigs with rhinestone long ass nails, ass cheeks out like Prince, and y'all got an issue with it. And he out here getting his dick sucked on camera.
Wasn't that
And
the T2 at the club
oh, I
by
said,
the
oh,
old masculine looking boot dude?
baby, I thought that was Lil Murder at first.
I thought that was Lil Murder too. That's a little Murder done snuck up in the gay club.
Baby, whoa. I said, wow. I said, okay.
I thought it was him too.
But didn't Lil Murder suck Uncle Clifford dick too? In that
Yeah.
one scene?
I
Yeah.
believe he did.
Yeah. It's been a mess.
I'm waiting for Lil Murder to get plowed. Now, if Raheem Shabazz can get plowed, I'm waiting for Lil Murder to get plowed now.
You know
Child,
what?
did you see that video where
Fuck
Raheem
you.
Shabazz get plowed? I was
I
like,
sure
ooh,
did.
Bruh,
baby.
I would say that he was very well experienced because he ain't made not a sound.
Let me tell you something,
Not a
Tonio.
damn sound.
I have seen Raheem's bunghole, and I said, baby, it's some meat been in that thing right
Uh-huh.
there.
I said,
But but
boy,
but, but
he
hey,
ain't got
but
to
he,
make
he
a,
he took
a
it.
lick.
He took it so well. I was like,
Like I said,
okay,
he ain't
you've
make a
done this
sound.
before. You've clearly done this before.
Thank you.
But
All
I had
all
seen
you
that.
got to do. Let me tell you something. And the next one I'm waiting on Flame, cause baby, I'm telling you,
Oh yeah, you flame verse. So yeah.
hmm
Oh
I'm
yeah.
waiting on that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Child.
finna leave y'all for right now.
Go ahead, brother. We getting ready to wrap up anyway. Thank you so much,
All right,
Well,
Tonio.
all
Tonyo. See
right.
you
Have a
later.
good one.
All right, y'all too.
Yes, but I hope that everybody did have a good time, and I just hope that as a society that we get to the point where we stop being so focused on what other people doing and just let people live their life. My grandmother used to say this all the time growing up. I can't stand for you and you can't stand for me. And I didn't know what that meant. Now I'm at an age where I understand what she was talking about. I
Mm,
can't, if you go before the creator, the universe, or whatever you believe, I can't stand for Tron. I can't stand for London or Demario. I have to stand for Darius. So,
Mhm.
people need to just let people live their lives.
exactly.
Right. And my favorite thing to say is if you spend enough time daily on yourself, you'll realize there's not enough hours in the day to focus on other people.
Hello.
Yes, yes, that is true. Oh, I see some people in the comments. Thank you, Terrence. I saw you commenting. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Gutenberg Pierre, thank you. Chef David, thank you. Sean, Kinsey, um, yeah, so we can wrap this up, fellas. because the doll is off the rest of the week. It's no work. I'm just gonna relax and have a good time. And
Well,
Well,
enjoy
I'm
yourself.
I want to say thank you, Darius, for even doing this today. Um, as always, and I had shared you also on on the pages and stuff. So I appreciate you in the time, brother. What I do appreciate about what we do, and we work in the community, and we don't just talk about this. I've actually seen you in the community. You've seen me, and we do this stuff on a day-to-day basis. And it's not just talk. We do what we do to help. And to see people out here that's just being so negative about, our community is just it really is a little baffling, but what else can you do but keep fighting a good fight?
That's it.
True.
That is it. So we are gonna be on Friday night, right, brother?
Yes, we're gonna be on Friday night.
We're gonna be on Friday night, so y'all spread the word. Y'all know we was off last week, but we are on this Friday. Make sure y'all tell the children, all the childrens of the corns, to be there on Friday night. We will be having the show. And so I don't know what London. I think London had to go. He had to go heist up his skirt and make a few dollars.
Yeah,
Uh,
know.
but thank you, my brother Tron. I know it's been a little minute. I know you've been busy.
All right, no problem, no problem. I love being here. Always a pleasure.
Yes, and I'm gonna get our other brother Terrence back. I talked to him the other day. He's still um on his filming schedule, but he'll be back home soon. We keep in touch.
Okay, good.
Uh-huh. So, brother, thank you as always. Thank you, London, Tonio. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, you all. Continue to support all these wonderful people. Thank y'all for the support that you show me. And we will see you all on Friday night for the Kings in the court.
Peace out.
All right, have a
All
good
right.
one. Enjoy the rest
All
of your
right.
week and rest.
I am. I'm going to
Okay.
release. I'm going to release my trade.
You know.
Release your trade. Release your hoe. Release your trade. Release your soul.
I'll walk right into that one.
Yes. Release them. Release them. Release them. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all stay on for a second.
Okay.
All right. See y'all later.